So it's Thursday, May 20th. I'm out here. I'm gonna scout out a spot to set up a little ground blind at the top of this ridge. Right about the location where I heard that tom gobbling this past Sunday. My recon on my cameras showing me that turkeys have been up there quite a bit on the top of that ridge, up on the property I've got that borders the Russians woods. So I'm gonna find a spot, set up a little ground blind situation on the ground so that I can sneak up that hill in the dark and get up there on that top behind them turkeys, because they typically kind of go down towards the pond to roost. And I think if I can get up above them in the dark inside the woods, really sneak in here, because I can sneak in on this here tractor trail. I can sneak in pretty quiet. Turkeys tend to want to go uphill, especially when they're being called to. So if I get up above them, I think I got a shot at calling this tom in, even if he's got hens with him. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get this blind set up. I'm not gonna stay in here too long tonight. I'm not gonna try to roost him. I think my dad's coming down tomorrow, and if he's coming down, I'm gonna hunt with him in the box blind down here. But I'm thinking for Saturday I'll have a good sneaky setup on these guys so I can get up above them and hopefully call them in. So that's the plan for tonight. I'll show you guys what the blind looks like when I'm done with it. Used to never had a problem running these hills. Go uphill for about 100 yards now, and I'm huffing and puffing, sweating. It's not that I'm out of shape. It's that I'm out of shape and I'm old. Very old. I just turned 40 the other day, and last couple of years I've felt it. I ain't as young as I used to be. Well, folks, there literally isn't a tree in this area that I could set up a good spot to sit on the ground. So I went up in the woods and I took down one of my ground blinds and I moved it to here, because this is a much better location. Next season I'm gonna have a blind here for sure, all season. It's easy to get to. You can sneak to it by getting up that hill in the morning. It just makes sense to have a blind here. Them turkeys are roosting anywhere in here. I can call them up this hill. So I'm glad I put the work in. Now I'm sweating my cock off, but it's gonna turn out to be worth it. I think this is the spot where they've been roosting a lot. I think if I sit this blind a couple mornings, I'm gonna have some luck. But we'll see. We'll see. These suckers have been moving around a lot now, and they're out seeking those hens that just haven't been bred yet. So hard to say where they could end up roosting, but I just feel like lately it's been in here. I know hens are roosting in here every day. So I'm glad I got this done. We'll be hunting out of this probably Saturday morning. Stay tuned. Just heard a gobble. I couldn't tell which direction. Pretty far away. I'd say about 200 yards. Not too far away. I'm just not sure if it was behind me Well, pretty discouraged here. I haven't heard a peep. Well, I lie. I heard one gobble. One gobble. I think I actually got it on video. Real early this morning, even before light. Definitely on the roost. Couldn't tell which direction it came from. It was pretty far away. But man, it's been quiet. I haven't even heard the hens barking. It's been a slow day. It's gonna get up to 85 today by 10 o'clock. So I might call it quits early. I'm definitely gonna go for a walk before I go in and call around a little bit. But we're at about 9 o'clock now, and I'm thinking about just getting up and taking that walk and going slow and seeing if we can strike something up. But it's just been slow. And bobcats being around can't help things, that's for sure. And the fact that every turkey that I'm seeing too on trail camera is with a hen. Every tom is with a hen. That don't help neither. So we got kind of two things working against us for them talking. Well, we just had one gobble. He was over in the Russians' woods. was interesting. I finally struck up a gobbler. This is really the last call I was gonna make before I start to go on a walk. He gobbled over in the Russians woods, basically kind of like in front of me. Like, yeah, almost directly in front of me, but quite a ways away. And he was coming. He probably gobbled 6 or 7 times. And I would answer. And he'd come a little closer and a little closer. But he started to loop up towards the field that's up above me up here. And he stopped out there. And that's when, again, I started hearing hens with him. Hens cackling. When the hens started cackling, then I heard the damnedest thing behind me, long ways away, probably half a mile. The coyote started barking. I mean, it's 8:15. Almost, well, it was probably closer to 8:30. And this thing is barking and barking and barking and barking. Them turkeys just shut right up. He gobbled one more time after the coyote started. And my guess is he's probably about 200 yards away. I guess I have no choice but to sit it out here. I'm gonna shut up for an hour. Try calling again in an hour. Just gonna sit it out here. And hopefully these turkeys just move down this way. Trail camera pictures are saying that they're kind of doing that. They're in this woods. That's for sure. They're in this woods. So I'm gonna really focus on hunting this area the next 2 days. We gotta catch them in here eventually. I'm gonna give it a try here for an hour. Bugs are ridiculous. It's getting hot. It's not good turkey hunting weather. 85 degrees by 9 o'clock is not a good thing. But we're gonna give it a shot here. I'm gonna call for on and off for an hour here. And I think that's going to be it, because I haven't heard a peep from anything all day. No hens, no toms, nothing. We'll see. As soon as I sit down, not 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Guy starts up a chainsaw. Must be right on the property line. Right on my lease property line on the other side. It's definitely not on my lease, but real close. Guy starts cutting trees down. Oh, it's been a frustrating weekend already. I didn't hear a peep today. Nothing. At least I was hearing some gobbling yesterday around me. Today I haven't heard squat. Could be a byproduct of all the commotion going on around my property. Yesterday the Russian guy was up here. I'm sure he drove his big rig through the woods again. Probably didn't help things, but this guy behind me cutting trees down, that ain't gonna do me any good where I'm sitting right now. He's too close. He's probably only, I don't know, 200 yards away.
I mean, I'm sure call like you could shoot turkeys that close to somebody cutting trees down, but I can't. I just can't sit here and be confident with that going on. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk back to the four-wheeler and maybe I'll go up in the other blind and call for a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. This might be the end of today.